Hello everyone. I welcome you all to another episode of Vitamin Series. And today we are talking about vitamin K. I know most people don't really know much about this specific vitamin. It's you don't we don't really hear much about it, but today I'm going to explain this vitamin. Vitamin K is a fat soluble vitamin and it plays a very critical role in blood clotting, in our bone health, and in our heart health. Without vitamin K in our food, our body cannot easily clot when we undergo any injury or stuff like that. Even children cannot be able to resist that blood disorder. That's why infants are being given shots of vitamin K immediately they are being born. This vitamin K is in two types. We have vitamin K1 and K2. K1 is derived from plants, while K2 is derived from animals. I will explain everything in this video. Don't go anywhere. Sit tight and you're going to enjoy this episode. But before I continue, don't forget, as usual, to like, follow, and subscribe. And most importantly, share this video for others to benefit from it. Vitamin K produce a protein called clotting factors, and this protein helps to prevent excessive bleeding. That's when you injure, that vitamin K helps excessive bleeding. You see, when you bleed a little and then it stops. That is the work of vitamin K. Secondly, it helps in good form of clot or a good formation of clot. When you injure, that vitamin K helps that clotting of the blood. When your blood clots, that's when the wound will be able to dry. And when it dries, that's when it starts healing. That means there's a good healing formation there. So when blood cannot clot, then you see it's hard for that wound to heal fast. And thirdly, vitamin K helps in the healing of wound faster and nicely. You know, without blood clotting, your body cannot heal fast. So that is the work of vitamin K. So infants or newborns are given vitamin K injection at birth to prevent bleeding disorders. Another role of vitamin K is that it helps to bind calcium to bones. That's firstly. Secondly, vitamin K helps to support bone mineral density. Yes, and then lastly, it helps to support, it reduces the risk of fracture. So vitamin K works hand in hand with calcium and vitamin D. Remember, in our last video, I talked about vitamin D being helps in the bone health. I'll talk about bone health, bone health, bone health, and calcium makes the bone stronger. So vitamin K works hand in hand with calcium and vitamin D. Vitamin K too may be of help with reducing the calcium buildups in the arteries. That's now I'm talking about the health rules of vitamin K. But this time around, K2, remember I said K2 is derived from animal sources such as soybeans, milk, meat, and so on. So K2 may help in the reduction of calcium in the arteries, and it also supports the cardiovascular health. That's what K2 does. It helps the pumping of blood in and out of the heart smoothly without any blockage of calcium or preventing it from any stiffness of the arteries. Sources of vitamin K1, I'll classify them into two since there are two. So I'll mention the food sources of K1 and K2. Food sources of K1 may include kale, spinach, lettuce, parsley, broccoli, greeny leaves vegetables. And then that of vitamin K2 may include fermented soybean, cheese, liver, egg yolk, and others. And then its deficiency are rare sometimes, but it happens to people with fat absorption disorders or newborn babies. So the Deficiency include excessive bleeding, nosebleeds, heavy menstrual flow, weak bones. For long term, that's people using long term antibiotics are also prone to have vitamin K deficiency. You can have enough of vitamin K from food, but if given as a supplement, it's okay. And ensure you remember that vitamin K is a fat soluble. So anytime you are taking in that supplement, make sure you have a food you've eaten before taking vitamin K. If not, it's just as if you're wasting it, because fat soluble needs something to hold it down on, unlike water soluble vitamins. When I talk about, in my previous videos, I talk about vitamin A, B, C are water soluble, vitamin D, E, K are fat soluble. So when you're taking fat soluble, ensure you eat first before taking in those supplements. But when you're taking vitamin A, B, C, which are the water soluble vitamins, it is okay for you to just take them in and they'll do their job. But when you're taking vitamins that are fat soluble, ensure you eat for you not to waste your supplements down the toilet. Okay, this will be the end of my vitamin series for now. Stay tuned for more interesting health tips. I'll be bringing it your way, and you won't regret staying with me. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to share these videos for others to benefit. Someone might need this video so badly, and just a share can save a life.